What's up, everybody? Tommy here, Math Productions. And last episode, I was going on and on, yelling at Eric about how he ruined everything. And little did I know, truly, how much Eric really ruined, like, everything. Oh man, I recorded total for like an hour and a half, and there was so much bad. Like, there's enough footage that I'm gonna use a bunch of unused footage in a separate, like, blooper style video. I died so many times. So, like, we were on that random planet, and we figured we'll come to Aquila City so that way we can go ahead and join the Trackers Alliance, and we can try to get in like the good graces again with like the settled systems and their governments, and we'll get enough credits that will pay off our bounty with the UC. And we figured, you know what I'm saying, like, all would be good. Well, so I learned repeatedly that when I would show up, I would try to show up just in orbit outside of Aquila City, as opposed to just like going straight to Aquila City. And that was a bad strat because in orbit above Aquila, for some reason, at least the Gao Bank ships, I didn't notice any other ships specifically, but they were hostile to me. So like as soon as I like loaded into orbit, immediately was under attack. There was a couple deaths there. And then I found out, you know what, I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just like go right to Aquila City. I'll just show up at the spaceport. Did that, walked into the city, realized right away that somebody was hostile to me. I'm like, dude, I'm not in UC territory. What is going on? Well, if you didn't know, the hunter can be found in Aquila City. After you see the hunter at the viewport at the beginning of the game, then he goes from the viewport out to the bar at Aquila City, and you can talk to him there. And for some reason, dude is still mega mad that I stole that minigun and ran. So like as soon as I walked in, murked me a couple times off top until I realized who was attacking me. So that catches us up to what you've been seeing on screen now. Is I finally decided, okay, I gotta load into Aquila City. I can't like show up above in orbit. And then once I load in, I have to find a way to not let the hunter see me. And dude is literally standing in the bar facing the entrance where you would normally walk into Aquila City proper. So I had to figure out a way to get over the wall, get around that, make sure I wasn't seen. And then I made my way into the Trackers Alliance because, again, no one else in Aquila City is hostile towards me. Just the hunter. Side note, check this little buddy out. This is a mod we're using, Slug the Companion. Super cute. Oh, I didn't know he would roll on his side. Look at him. It's like a chihuahua, you know what I'm saying? So ugly, they're cute. While we're here, as well as a continuation of our side note, we are gonna get Ezekiel. Not only is he free, which is amazing, but dude is super cool. And because we have the gang is all here, we can have Ezekiel and Erick following us around. Maybe Ezekiel can keep Erick in check from ruining things further, right? But what we're doing isn't just going around collecting companions. At the Trackers Alliance, we talked to Agent 1, and they told us to talk to Roach. We got this mission for this dude with the bounty off the board, and we got to find him, right? So that's like the whole purpose of what we're trying to do. And we ended up searching the city, and I eventually, so like there's a bunch of skip stuff, right? Like I found another dude that was wanted. I detained him. He ended up getting picked up. That was super fun. But eventually I figured out that the guy I actually need right there, and the hunter right there. Like, so this is all bad. I've already died like at least once or twice trying to talk to the dude for the mission, and the hunter keeps ruining stuff. So I've come to the conclusion I have to try to kill it, or him, the hunter. Level 30, can heal himself, it feels like an infinite number of times. I've got Roach from the Trackers Alliance. I've got Eric. I've got Ezekiel. I'm trying to see if maybe they can. The hunter is like not advancing. Dude is just digging in, playing defense on us. However, the target ran off. Maybe. Oh no, there we go. Now the hunter's playing offense. See, like, dude can heal. Oh man, I thought maybe we had a chance. This is gonna go on forever. Alright, so new strat. The hunter is preoccupied and the target got spooked. They ran off. We're gonna run off. And we're gonna see if maybe we can find him. I don't think the hunter is gonna run through the city and try to chase me out this way. This dude ran straight to the back. We'll definitely be able to swoop up on him. There we go. Alright, so we're making progress. Again, clearly, Erick ruined way more than I had anticipated at the start. I didn't anticipate Erick ruining anything, honestly, but then once he did ruin stuff, I was like, man, okay, so like I can't go back to New Atlantis. I can't go into Jemison's orbit or whatever. I really can't go into that entire system, right? Because the ships, they're probably going to be aggressive. But I was like, everywhere else, I should be fine. Clearly, Aquila City, Freestar, I'll definitely be fine. Yeah. Did think about the hunter being here. And I definitely, even if I would have thought about the hunter being here, I'm going to be honest, I don't think I would have considered that the hunter would have been aggressive towards me at this point. Honestly, like, I don't understand why he's this mad that I took this gun. I really don't. But we talked to this dude, we got the information we needed, and Roach is basically saying we're going to detain the dude and take him with us. Normally, the Trackers Alliance, once you find your person, you handcuff them, tag them, somebody swoops in, picks them up. We told Roach we didn't want to do this mission with our ship, so we get to use this Trackers Alliance loaner ship. It's actually super cool. Better than our ship, right? We need to upgrade our ship. We're going to one day. That's probably going to be the day that I have a dedicated video for, I'm not going to say it right, the Matilda Aerospace. They have some super cool looking stuff. Elevators, all their weapons. Check this out. Another unforeseen thing that Erick ruined. Apparently, the Trackers Alliance, which is based in Aquila City, they care if you have a bounty or not with, not they, as in the Trackers Alliance at least, but this scrapyard, which you would think wouldn't care what the UC would think. That's the only explanation I got, is that it's tied to the fact I have a bounty. It doesn't show them in combat, like when I'm in the pilot seat, but whenever I would get up from the pilot seat, it would say that I was in combat, and it would say I couldn't travel within the system because I was in combat. It has to be from the bounty, so we have to clear this bounty. So again, we're going on a side tangent. We found a nearby mining outpost, talked to this person, they told us about some mission. I honestly didn't even look into the details of it because all I knew was I was frustrated. Everything was going the opposite of my plan. And I really just needed credits so that way I could pay off the bounty at this point. So we took that job, obviously in the pursuit of credits. And as we were running out towards the quest marker, which I think we ended up like kind of glancing a couple times that it was like a cave, and it said something about like kill and harvest the meat around the cave or at the cave. So clearly it was going to be one of them giant creatures that we've seen randomly in the background while we're running here. Kind of glad I ended up seeing that spaceship. Woo, yeah, let's get out of here. Kind of glad I saw that spaceship though. I'm glad I saw them before they started shooting at me, because I honestly didn't want to mess with fauna. So spoiler, I don't end up, you'll see why, but I don't end up going towards that random side quest. But I found this random ecliptic ship. It says it's an ecliptic ship. It said it was bounty hunters when I saw the group of people. But it's Ecliptic in the ship, took them down, grabbed all their stuff. I can't steal the ship, but it had a bunch of credits in it. And in all honesty, we have a bunch of loot and stuff that we've gathered. So we went ahead and went back to the key, and we sold a bunch of stuff, and we got just enough credits from all of that looting that we were able to just fast travel right to our outpost. And so we got to bypass all the potential security threats. We have a self-bounty clearing kiosk at the outpost. So finally, maybe now, Erick, after all that tomfoolery, maybe all is well. But we'll find out. The main test my theory that the quest was glitched because of the bounty. Boom. And that's where we're going to pause this episode. We'll pick back up at this point next. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, I hope you hit the like button. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take care.